Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer 3. Well, the dwarves, fucked up a little bit last time, didn't they? I mean, I know my army's injured. Don't get me wrong, I know they're a bit damaged. But, Thorgrim lost 2 armies and I didn't lose any units. And since he also can't reach me, I am beyond the ability to be able to be attacked. So I'm going to get in at least 1 turn recovery, possibly even 2. I mean, these Chaos Dwarves are starting to like me. I wonder if I can get something with this guy. Because it's just that he's blocked off that side. And if I want to move my units into that area, if I trespass on his territory, I'll piss him off. And if I can get that... Who's he at war with? Cafe. We don't give a fuck about Cafe. They're miles away. And then he'll pay me instead. Yes.
Uz prei is doc kuz katalhuk to subjogitas.
So we've got non-aggression and military access with him. That'll continue to improve relations. Non-aggression with him. He don't like us despite only having 1 settlement. With him we've got everything. Military alliance a lot. The whole shebang. But what that means now is... I don't think I can recover in his territory though, because he's not an ally. But if the dwarves push me to the point where I need to retreat, I can retreat through his territory. Without fear of pissing him off. Because then it's not going to sour relations. He doesn't like that I've got treaties with Clan Moors though. They don't like Skaven, do they? Oh shit. Well, I need to check on Clan Verms as well. I think they're the ones that are nearby as well. Right, okay, so they mobilised against him. Fucking hell, Kislev armies have all joined there. God damn. You're so lucky that I gave you Forbidden Citadel. And that I care about having allies. Because if he can rock up with a good army, Azazel will be a nightmare, and he's got one of the stronger magic weapons in the game. This is quite nasty. And he can break a unit by charging them if he's got the right skills. Looks like he's still recruiting a lot of his armies from over here. Which I suppose if you're in influx of troops you would. Oh shit, Balthazar, that's coming for me. Flee. Pit of Shades. That'll be just in the nick of time, although we've got no freaking magic, of course.
Not likely. I cannot. I am Prince and Emperor.
So I've got the 6 out of 30 on that, good. So as in typical Empire fashion, they're bringing 2 armies. Although I don't think it'll matter against Throgs in all honesty. Because Throgs guys don't really give a shit. Because it's an all monstrous creature army. The war coven was conventional units. Halberdiers won't do fuck all. You need like end game level units to fucking hurt them. Like Phoenix Guard, Blackguard, Nagron, Temple Guard. Celestial Dragon Guard, those sorts of units. Right. He has moved to a point where he can attack us. Because that does take off 25% of his movement. And they're going to move in support. So he's got 25 units. Against just my 20, which are also injured. If we move here, because that's a bleeding army. Oh, dude, you're killing me. Idiot Skaven. Get out of the way. Oh, I can't get back there now. Fuck. Because he moved his army there, he actually just... Well, he's not fucked me, he's fucked Queek. Because they might attack that now and take it. I mean, I suppose I can attack it next turn in response and I'll be fully healed. Although if he takes it, I won't be fully healed, so I won't get a recovery. Annoying, stupid rat man. I'm not being funny as well. I'd be okay if he were coming down here with a decent army. His army is fucking 90% slaves. He's got 4 units of gutter runners and his lord. The rest of it is Skaven slaves, who are the most dog shit unit in the game. Only thing that might be worse than them maybe might be the goblin labourers for the Chaos Dwarves. That's about it. They're absolutely garbage. The only time you want to see these in an army is if, say, Skaven's going for like a swarm tactic where they've got 3 or 4 armies all reinforcing each other, and 2 or 3 of those armies are Skaven slaves, and they've got 1 really good army and 2 or 3 shit ones, depending on how many armies are there. And basically they just use the Skaven slaves as cannon fodder. They just mob you because they'll still cause damage. They'll tire out your troops and basically just mob you and swarm you down. And then the elite units from the good army will just come in and finish you off. The problem is with the AI building them as well is you've got to think how the AI works versus the other AI. Is AI versus AI, it goes on auto-resolve. Now auto-resolve potential, the highest in the game, is going to be like Dwarves, Kislev, and then depending on composition of armies for other ones, which would be the tier below, I'd be like your Warriors of Chaos, Cathay, Dark Elves, High Elves, they'd be like in that second tier. But your ones that can pretty much always get good auto-resolve results is both normal Dwarves and Chaos Dwarves, and then your Kislev. They can always get good auto-resolve because the units are insanely strong in auto-resolve. Skaven slaves have got the lowest auto-resolve potential out of any Skaven unit. So they're not going to win auto-resolves against other AI. All you're doing is giving them free experience. And although it's good having a Grey Seer, he don't get to use any magic in auto-resolve, making him utterly pointless.
way. Journey.
Just make sure Throg mirrors them.
Abroad is all.
His army's 5 grand in it. We're at minus 982.
Yes. What?
They need to get rid of supply lines on Norscans. Such bullshit.
Bloodthirsty.
Warriors of Chaos ain't got supply lines. Beastmen ain't got supply lines, but Norscans have. Makes no sense. He's taken that, that's fine. He didn't attack it, okay. He attacked there instead.
My challenge? Undeniable. Ahead! Begone.
All hail, horned rat.
Who's this idiot rat at war with? Who's this? Clan Verns? Who are you at war with, dude?
Infest me.
Oh right, he's not at war Belagar. He's only already got military access for that guy. He's only got one settlement, which is that there, which is a town. That explains partly why he's building Skaven slaves and gutter runners, because he can't build much of anything else, because he's only got a town.
Stop that!
Keep grace.
He needs at very least a city.
Grace here.
A challenge?
One thing that disappoints me about Skaven, you can't easily make a workable melee army. They're more tailored to ranged as bad guys. You can make some, but it requires a lot of work in there. And you've got to be very, for the most part, like Unskaven-like. Because you've got to recruit elite-type units for it to work. And even then you might need to back your main army up with a army or two extra of Skaven slaves, just for the mob tactic I was talking about earlier. Just so you can try and have something to wear them down. And basically, in those mob armies, you don't put any heroes in there. You just have the Lord. You have the Lord, and usually the Lord will generally be a Grey Seal.
Let's talk
So you can
terms. But
utilise
with any
magic.
disagreements, there'll be a challenge.
Because Grey Seals can usually punch well above their weight in terms of like damage potential if they've got like maximum magic. So they can just put out more damage than their entire other like 19 units of Skaven slaves. What's the other one? Is that Maragliano? That one. So we need that one now. I've also got this one here, which could be more handy right now. Yeah.
Did you say something? The voices.
Hang about. Baldy Locks and the 3 hair strands is fucking reading me. Is he now? Oh fucking hell, they're all coming this way. Why are they all coming this way?
Absolute obedience.
There is no love.
Fucking hell, Azazel's gonna die to attrition at this rate. What's he doing? Oh, he's now got 3 armies over here. In typical AI fashion. Of course.
Slaughter the sheep. No higher.
Holy shit. Looks like they decided to all turn on me for some fucking reason. He's got a 20 stack heading that way. I can't defend that. I ain't got the units for it. She's got a 13 there. He's got a 10. With a 20 stack there. 6 stack that's recruiting. If all these armies are over here, they can't have much over this direction. He's actually got a half decent army for a change. Fucking hell, mammoths in there as well. Jesus Christ, on top of those. He can actually push in and take that out. And that's what I need. I need some pressure from this flank. If she's got 5 armies over there, she won't have 5 armies over here. She's not going to have that many armies.
Impossible.
And I've got a Balthazar Gelt army there. A Kislev army there. Fucking 5 units of fucking warbears. Fuck me. See, these are a problem for me because the high rank, they are quite efficient units. And my entire army literally is large. And they're an anti-large unit. Now, I can try and nullify it a little bit by putting anti-large against anti-large with my skin wolves. And maybe even chuck these 2 guys in as well, because they're also anti-large. But her warbears are higher ranked, and they do punch well above their weight. 56 and 47 on their stats. 45 and 42, mine's rank 7. These are all rank 3. My guys are like underranked to deal with the threat. Yeah.
No higher power than I.
That's a nasty army. But then also we've got 3 more 20 stacks there. That one there. That's 4 armies, 5 including that. Jesus Christ. We might have to give up Crimson Harvest and retreat back. And then fight somewhere else. Maybe. I'll wait and see. Because I can kind of use the garrison as like an extra army if need be. But I might also need to recruit this guy some troops.
On the prowl. Overrun the world.
There we go. That at least then gets him a 20 stack. So at least then I've got 2 20 stacks. Even though 2 20 stacks aren't going to take on 5. Probably aren't even going to take on 4 because his units aren't that good. They're comparable to like Empire swordsmen and stuff like that, and Empire spearmen. When you throw great swords into the mix, it just becomes a you're very outclassed very, very quickly. And Zargod. I wish it would stop doing that. It's definitely some sort of bug. It defaults to the first faction, which is the Demon Prince guy, and it shows me him moving one of his first units, rather than leaving my camera where it is. I left it there so I can see where those forces move.
Talk is cheap. Let's board Seafang and find some southerners to fight.
I think at the moment I've got enough enemies. Right, his army's ready next turn. Christ, they've all split up. Right, they've landed there. We can't be in that formation. I know it's for the Vigor in Battle thing, but it makes Vigor in Battle winded. You don't want that as a melee army. We can use that one though. It was actually really good. Leadership plus 10, melee defense plus 10.
I will not obey. Impossible. No.
Those armies aren't that too troublesome. That one is.
Never.
That one's not too bothersome here either. And it's got a bit on the back. Demogryph Knights of Halberds. Got into large units. You've got your great swords. But he's got 3 heroes. But they're going to fuck each other over because they're going to blitz for his Wind's Magic. Although his is going to be a lot cheaper though, isn't it, per spell. But he has got maxed out Wind's Magic some fucking how.
Not possible. I refuse. I'll ignore that.
Oh shit.
Absolutely not.
They've not landed yet though.
No higher power than I.
If that decides to attack us, which it can do, yeah, we'll beat that. If we don't beat it in the auto-resolve, we can beat the army. Because we'll have the garrison as well, which gives us like a fuckload of forward units. Yeah, I wish I could upgrade it, there's no point. Because if they don't attack it next turn, they will. Is Queek just going to sit around Morgheim the entire fucking game, or is he going to go and do something?
Yes.
Army are defending Karak 8 peaks for him. Which gives him some massive buffs, as well as access to things like that.
I'm a rune lord, not some.
Another army there. And they've just put loads of regiments renowned into it. See, it's actually more dangerous up here because this is our survivability. This is where we need to be able to basically make a stand.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Because the old anti-player bias has kicked in, they're all just fucking swarming me. It looks like they buggered off from there, at least, from Bare Blades. I'm going to say, had all those armies coming in, it'd be a massive mistake to let them go unchecked. She's not pissing dragon.
Subjugators!
No higher power than I.
Marauders all.
Oh. Didn't even know that had been done. As long as they don't fucking attack me again. Keep attacking me and sacking it like a bunch of dickheads.
If corn wills it.
It is treason to harm me.
I understand why he's probably besieging that. To make him cause attrition.
Boyard, bow.
To whittle him down because he's outnumbered unless this guy comes to reinforce him. But he's also taking attrition to their weathering effects. And that Motherland thing, it's the most broken bollocks ever. Because literally as it ends, Kislev can just reapply it straight away. So, if you're ever against Kislev and you think, oh, I'll just wait out the storm, don't. Don't. Just move into a stance where you'll be immune to attrition, like your raiding stance, something like that, or encampment stance, and go in and then attack them. Because they can reapply that shit constantly. Oh fuck, they were backed up by Empire as well. Even then I won't get a win with that. This is where the double teaming begins.
Tribesman gun. The eagle guides me.
Yeah, Ragnar and his heroes are going to be careful of. Ragnar's got a good trait and he's got confident. I need to keep him alive. We'll take both of those. Actually, no. Also, you just have that in there and it just gives it... yeah, give him the extra leadership. Okay, I'll buff up both these units.
Never. I will not obey.
Oh my god. At least this army's trash. Regular fucking spearmen that are basically one of Empire's worst units. And then fucking archers. Archers can sometimes be an issue when they fire en masse, like any range unit in this fucking game. But as it does say, they are weak versus armour. So they don't do terribly well against armoured units. So things like my Thamir warriors and my armoured skin wolves, they won't do much against. They probably hurt the trolls a little bit, but the trolls have also got a fuck ton of missile resistance. Because they've got that, and then they've got... is it his rank 7 bullshit? I'm sure they get some more from somewhere else. Or is it not? They haven't got that on there yet. I think a ward save from there. I'm sure they get some more missile resistance from somewhere. Or is it just the 20 they get?
That was my idea.
Might just be the 20.
Battle time is feeding time.
But normally they would have physical resistance. But I think that's a faction trait for Throg. Right, they're more than a turn away. They could probably reinforce if they go into March, but they can't attack. Where do you go to?
A pact. On the path. Yes, yes, going. I go.
What?
I know where.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Because I know these two are here. There's him there who could come from the ocean side. They're there. There was another Balthazar Gelt army here, because they've reinforced them. But I don't know where they've gone. I'm assuming they've gone this way. Unless they just adopted ambush stance. That's weird.
Undefeated. No grudge bearer would do this. No, I will not shame my clan.
I've just got to be careful around here, because some of these allies around here are only at war with the dwarves and not at war with Clan Engrund. I'm at war with both. So it's I've got to keep an eye on both their armours and see who can actually reach me. I wish Queek would actually do something. How many salmons has fucking Quick got? He must have a fair few. He's got 10. So he has got quite a bit. So he should have a lot more armies than what I'm seeing. Like a lot more. Because bear in mind, Skaven units are generally quite cheap anyway. Comparison to especially to dwarves. But in this difficulty, the fucking reductions they get are insanity. Fucking hell, even Hellpit Abominations on 311.
Speak. On the move. No problem.
Well, top that
En route.
and go back there again. I need them to make a mistake so I can capitalise on it. Because if I try and move round here, while he might not be able to attack after, it can probably force march and reinforce. Plus I'll be fighting 2 dwarf armies.
My ancestors.
Be fighting them and them. And unlike the previous ones, these aren't weakened.
Say interesting things, Stunty.
He wants peace. No. That would annoy all my allies, because none of them like you. And to be fair, Thorgrim's not the big threat on this area, Kleingrund is. I need Kleingrund to fuck off. And the Empire started to push this way as well. He's gone up there.
Will not shame my
Army there.
don't think so.
That army there who might then start recruiting. That's a caravan. Thorgrim's still in the area.
Not likely.
That dude's here as well. Quick's just sat there. Maybe come do something.
The eternal challenger.
Apply something resembling pressure. Just sat there doing no. Think about what's happened here. There's the other army. That might be going to be a blades in.
Reason to command me.
To war. Point the way.
Well, they came over and thought, nah, better not.
This.
Because Throg's army's there, as is Ragnar's army. And then we've got the garrison as well on this, which, to be fair, the longer they leave this, the worse it gets for them, because the stronger that garrison is going to get. Because I've not even got the garrison building on it yet. I'll be building that on the next level. So the garrison is going to get both bigger and have better units. So basically that's going to give me essentially almost 3 armies. So at that point then, I can take on 3 or 4 of their armies quite convincingly. I can usually just take on 1 more army than one of my decent armies. Unless their armies are like being doomstacked to fuck or something. Like, that is still a quite formidable army. Because these are pretty good range units. These are really good range units. They're the best infantry. They're the best cavalry units they've got. These are their weak link. They're a bit shit. They're just fast cavalry that are annoying as fuck. And then you've got little Groms that are not only dangerous artillery, but they're also good in combat, which is really annoying. The one thing he's not got much of is, though, he ain't got a lot of heroes, he's just got one lord, and he can't cast any spells. So, he's just a melee lord. And if he fights Throg, he'll lose. Throg will brain him. My hero will actually probably kill him, to be fair. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not level 8. Because he's what? He's level 35. No, but Throg would kill him. Throg would kill him with very little problem. But right, so we've got to be careful a bit up here and see what's what. I'll leave this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new here, please subscribe. The playlist link will be near the top of the description. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Take care, everyone, and I'll catch you all in the next video.